Hey there, fellow ancient soldiers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch. This is episode 61. I'm also going to install lights out here. They're not outside the vault, they're on the vault. I know it's a little bit stretching the rules, but it allows us to repair a bit faster because of the overhead mountain that blocks the light. So, Arclight 22 hours, Mike 20 hours, and then as soon as Addie loses the anesthesia, she'll head out and hit up some vaults for the last genome stabilizer to improve my odds by 10%. Hey, Yoda. I like how he pops up. Like he's a little robot getting turned on. Different kind of turn on, but still. You think the body strewn around is more of a giveaway than those lights? Yeah. Definitely. Don't disagree. I'm just saying, as far as rules go, we're not supposed to be building outside the vault, save for the ship and for Larry. Some exceptions may apply. So Addie is walking around, but that doesn't necessarily mean the anesthesia is cleared. So I'm going to wait until it's cleared a bit more so if she gets into trouble, she's not weak. How did this ancient cooler take damage? Did someone have a tantrum that I didn't know about? It's like, that shouldn't be damaged. I don't really understand how it took damage. Whatever. Did I burn all of my... Oh, man, I did. Okay, so I burned all my wood, and I still need more. So I'm going to start burning the organics, and I'm going to burn pemmican first, and then I'll start burning other things. It would be wise, knowing that I'm just about out of raw resources, to call in more bulk goods traders for chem fuel or chem fuel materials. Oh, was the turret explosion on the other side of the wall? Right you are. Code Monkey, right you are. Breachers? Alright, let's clear them quick. So, almost all the breachers are already dead. Laser Eyes is so OP. Ooh, they're not fleeing yet. I would have expected them to flee by now. Now there they go. Bye! Enjoy the bio batteries. As you can see, I'm not even bothering to clean up the fleers because I have so much work already trying to tidy up this map tile that I'm not trying to add more work for myself. Alright, so these shelves here are supposed to be for non-biocoded. I think we already hauled one biocode. Oh no, it's not biocoded. I take that back. Can I not use the bodies to make chem fuel, or am I not allowed? So the only way to make chem fuel out of the bodies would be to butcher them, but butchering them would be a really negative mood modifier for the entire colony, because you would need to have like cannibalism or something to allow for the butchering of human likes. So if you take a look here for cannibalism, we butchered human like is a -6 mood for our colony. So there's really no way to turn the bodies into chem fuel without butchering them, and butchering them would it would be allowed, but like it would end up causing a lot more mood problems, and then therefore a lot of people going on tantrums and insult sprees and things like that. So it's best if we don't. Unless it's absolutely needed, which it's not. It's pretty pretty easy to get chem fuel going to other vaults. So that's something that we could do, too, with Noob, Guero, Addy, and Mike, once Mike's out of the pod. So these walls are done. These walls still need repair. Who's fighting the emu? Thomas? You were hoping that the giant corpse burn would trigger rain. It did not. And it is pretty filthy out here. This sand is, well, it's like a gladiator pit, right? Mostly blood, little sand. It's pretty nasty. And full of corpse bile and the like. So the advanced components are coming together pretty quick, as you can see. Addy should be clear of the anesthesia pretty soon, so we'll be sending her off to a vault, to this vault, to go investigate whether it has a genome stabilizer. And my haulers are hauling. Looks like we're starting to get a unhealthy supply of weapons we don't want. But it hasn't filled up my stockroom yet, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, here comes the bulk goods trader. And then, of course, I only have 1.3 more days on the reactor. So we're getting close to reactor goal. Oh, they brought in goats and chickens. Or roosters. Oh, and they're beating each other up. Kill them! Kill them! I'm going to butcher the goats and the roosters for meat. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy the meat that they're selling. Buy the pemmican that they're selling. I'll turn that into chem fuel. Sell the clothing leathers that I have here. Yayo Flake. Ruburn, thanks for gifting a sub. Or continuing from your gifted sub, I should say. I don't really have much to sell. I can sell some of this gold to cover my costs because I don't really need 900 of it. That's way more than I'll ever use. So I'll sell 550 of it. And this looks good. Now I have to high priority haul. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to instruct how I haul. So I'm going to do an inside zone like I did last time. And then schedule everyone inside so that they're really only hauling this meat because that's going to be important. As far as the animals go, these animals are going to get slaughtered for their meat. I only bought them for that purpose. And we're going to turn a lot of them into chem fuel. Annie, still wearing off. Still a little bit longer for her. Sell some Lucy? I would never. Alright, we're almost done hauling. Did these bulk goods traders have wood? I don't recall, actually. Oh, no, they have a little bit of wood. I should probably buy the wood as well. They have wooden veggies? Yeah, I should have purchased that. I don't know why I didn't. All right, Mike. His experiment was successful, so he is fully modded. He doesn't require any more superpowers, can't remove any weaknesses, so he ends up promising candidate with regenerating limbs, plasteel skeleton, bulletproof, and animal speech. So he can soak up a lot of shots without really having to care too much. And Actually, they don't have veggies. They did have wood, though. So, who should be chosen for gene modding? Here's the poll. And a little reminder, 1, 7, and 9 cannot be chosen. They're done. It's just easier to include them on the poll and just not vote on them than to remove them. And Penguin Addy said yes. Okay. So Addy is going to become a Lucy addict. Mike has the shaper in the nose, but not the stone skin. So I do need to make one more stone skin gland to finish off the brawlers. And Mike, you're going to be given the breach axe again. And then here's the drum roll for Arclight. Arclight's out in just a minute or two. So good luck, Arclight. Death. Well, okay then. Arclight is truly cursed. Prediction resolved. After this, I am going to have you vote on whether we revive Arclight. Well, first off, revive anyone. And then if we do choose to revive someone, pick between Arclight, Soot, Ranzik, and Sea Panda. Because there's a whole bunch of people that could hypothetically be revived here. But Arclight has failed so many times in a row, it's kind of getting a little ridiculous. So Addie is a night owl, and she'll be able to go to a vault in a minute here. Cold snap for Garamo. No, I don't really care. Protecting friends, don't really care about that either. So I'm going to go ahead and bury Arclight, and then we're going to decide on who, if we revive, and if so, who. Because if we're going to new vaults, there's also the possibility of adding people that we find in the new vaults rather than reviving the dead. We could leave the dead alone if you guys want. It is up to you. So here's the stone skin gland for Mike, the last brawler that needs one. And it looks like Thomas and Guero are going to go through the mod cycle. So, Guero, if you're here, you're going to have a choice about adding or removing. And Techie, thank you for the resub. So all of you can vote on what cycle, but if Guero responds, it trumps. So the adding a superpower is a 30% failure. Wait, did I just click that? I did. I didn't mean to, but I did. I accidentally hit confirm. Well, never mind. You don't get to vote. We're going to predict on Guero, who was a 30% chance of failure, 70% chance of success on adding a superpower. Oopsie. All right, and then we also said Thomas. So Thomas, you come over here, and I'll try not to confirm this time. And Addie is now addicted to Luciferium. Yeah, I meant to cancel. I meant to look at the chances. So Thomas here can either remove Audacious or add a superpower. So adding a superpower is a 40 fail, and removing a weakness is a 70 fail. So this, for Thomas, is here's your choice. Or chat overrules you if you don't respond within 60 seconds. So there you go. And then we're going to have to figure out whether we have a funeral or not. Still, the anesthesia is wearing off. Holy cow. Thomas says he's thinking of adding, so he's overruling chat, and he wants to add a power. 40% fail. Got it. The walls are almost repaired. Are they eating the pemmican I bought? Like, I kind of have a feeling that they are, but probably not. They're tribal. They probably brought their own. Oh, they wouldn't put it past them stealing my stuff. All right, Addie, you done? Yes, Addie is done and good to go. So, Addie, you're going to load into this pod. You're going to bring a little bit of food, maybe one extra luciferium. And we're going to go see about the genome stabilizer. Hey, Godfather. Thank you for the resub. And hello to you, too. So why is she in such a bad mood? Colonist died, serious pain. Oh man, she still has the mechanites, doesn't she? Nothing I can do about that. So Addie, you're gonna go on travel meals. And good luck. So the next question is, do we resurrect? Do we res someone for the 13th? Yes or no? And if yes, then I'll have you vote on... Oh, the vote timer looks stuck. If yes, then I'll have you vote on who it becomes. Hey, Shivaru, thanks for the bits. So we do have a brand new recruit, Norma, who's toxic immune, but unsure. Cyclically deaf, very neurotic, good with animals. That would have been useful when Kilgore went wild. And what kind of vault type is this? Oh, it's like our home vault. Just much smaller map tile, as you can tell. I don't think our home vault had a stabilizer. No, but it does have 2 pods here that I could hack. Sure, I'll start hacking them, I guess. This isn't the genome room, though. So I'll get to the dream room next, while Norma strips down and gets weird. So what we can do, if you vote no, not to res someone, we can pick between Norma and the 2 people in these pods as to who joins us. You know, just going with whoever our favorite is. And Mike, thank you for all of your hard work shredding mechanoids. And your reward is a stone skin gland, and that will bring us up to every single brawler that we have having a stone skin gland, but not being ugly for it. Which is a pretty good achievement, considering the cost. So here comes Noob. Who died? Arclight died from gene modding. It was a gene mod fail. Alright, at this point, we are just building up advanced components for the ship. The ship reactor is only charging up for 14 more hours, so it should be done pretty soon. Still working on repairing the external walls. They really did get attacked quite a bit by hostiles. Oh, Noob? What? You didn't actually do the operation? A shame. Okay, so we're not going to res anyone. Got it. Poor Arclight. Sorry, Arky. That means we are due for a funeral. Not a lot of participants, though. So I think I'm going to wait on that. So I have more participants for it to be... no, I'll do it now. It's just going to loom over me if I don't. And after hacking this, I'm going to let Addie go to sleep. Oh, Norma is starting to freeze to death in this vault here. And it was a good Requiem. That was interesting. It told me that I had 10 out of 10 participant count, even though preparing to do the Requiem, it said I didn't have enough participants. So I don't know. Counted as magic. Whatever it is, I like it. I kind of like the red perimeter lights. Looks cool. So Norma's about to go on a bit of a mental break, which is fine. My guess is we're not keeping her. My chem fuel mount looks pretty pathetic, but we'll do what we can. And as soon as Annie's up, I'll go for the last sarcophagus. I think Norma's going to die from hypothermia, though. Oh, that vent wasn't part of home zone? Oh, that vent isn't part of home zone, but, like, the floors are? That's backwards. So obviously we don't want to clean up after the horses constantly. Bye, Norma. Oh, God. You were not meant for this world. It's funny, because in real life, when you become seriously hypothermic, sometimes you take off all your clothes and curl up in a ball. And that's exactly how she's going out. So RimWorld is more realistic than you even realize. What's the new room in the vault with a huge fan? What? This? Oh, this is the ship reactor. Don't forget to slaughter the animals. Yeah, I guess I need an animal handler, which would be Thomas, but Thomas is in a pod, so Aggro will do it. Aggro's like, oh, okay, I get to kill animals? Sure. We are just minutes away from a fully charged ship reactor. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to become calm, though, because we still are on 500% threat. But we are ready to start the next phase, which is to ship build. Reactor online. Skybix, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, Addie's hiding in a room, so she didn't finish the hack. Oh, well, I sent the wrong person. What can I say? I think this is the last external wall that has damage. Time to reboot the reactor. I'm actually going to build the ship. So I think what I'll do is plan on putting the... Why am I getting combat music? Putting the structural beams here and here. And Norma's catatonic. Well, this vault is very cursed. Very cursed. Why is the sectoid being held captive? Because I wanted them captive? I'm actually going to have to move them because they're going to be blocking the shipbuilding. And Norma's about to die from hypothermia. Although she's catatonic, so, you know, whatever. So all the animals that we bought are now butchered. Hey, Cypher, you made it. Thanks for making it. And then I'm going to update the inside zone here to not include anything north. Basically, this is out of the base now. Okay, Addy. I hope Addy snaps out of it soon. Sending someone out to do vault hunting with them on constant mental break kind of sucks. And here comes another bulk goods trader. I don't even recall calling that one in. So maybe I bring Larry inside my base. Those Mega Knights are, yeah. Sensory Mega Knights are really bringing you down. And then everything else. You have enemies coming, so hopefully you snap out of it quickly, because otherwise it's going to be a big old problem. Eric. It is time to move Larry. Let's carry Larry. Put Larry in here. And then stick the wall down. Living room Larry. I like it. That's pretty much yes. There we go. Larry is safe and sound in our living room now. Addie at this rate is gonna like starve to death if she doesn't snap out of it and get out of here. Oh, finally she snapped out of it as I'm staring at her. Y'all just steal a living APC and force it into a small room? Yes. That's what I do with my mechanoids. I mess with them in unspeakable ways. So I do now have a bit of a vulnerability where I have a northern door here, which could be a breach point, or sap point, or raid point. So I gotta be mindful about that. Just die already, lady. I think she's just on the edge of hypothermia and is not quite ready to go. How do you go about ransoming a centipede back to the mechanoids? You stick it in a pod and you send it to space. Did I trade? I didn't trade with these guys. Let's get that going. Oh, a mech cluster. Oh, they're here to rescue Larry. What do they have? They have a sunblocker, which is going to initiate in 11 days. And some other stuff, which disappeared. Oh, insect meat. That's going to be really good for chem fuel. And then they got some regular meat too. And wood. And I don't have anything to sell them, not really, so cool. Let's go with another high priority haul for here so they don't end up eating my stuff. So what I want to do is maybe right here, what insect meat, so that I can turn it into chem fuel more quickly. So chem fuel from organics forever with immature dryad meat. That's really weird to buy, but yeah, with insect meat, and then high priority haul for everybody. Does Lair still melee attack? No, so when you shock them down like that, they can headbutt you, but basically their combat AI is disabled, so the only time they would ever really attack you is if you started attacking it, it would defend itself. But it would only defend itself, it wouldn't actually be, it wouldn't aggro, which is different and odd. Could I give him a light? I could, but he would wander out of there if I did. So, he's in the dark. Alright, Addie is almost ready to go hack the last. But I am quickly running out of food, so I'm going to have to bust out of this room soon. And then this cluster is, like, pretty pathetic. Very easy to destroy, I think. So I'm just going to wait on it until all the other work is done. Alright, the inside zone, just making sure it's up to date and accurate. Looks to be. I'll release everybody. I just hope that nobody wanders up here. I guess what I could do is I could make it a void zone for now. So that we don't wander into the proximity sensors. It would be really easy to destroy this mech cluster, but just gonna ignore it for now. So that we can get shipbuilding. So I don't think that I'll be able to keep Norma. She's going to die in maybe about an hour or two. We'll see who's in these two pods and choose between them for someone to keep. But that probably means that I'm going to need to send Noob, Guero, and Mike over here to bash some doors down so that whoever's in this pod can get out of the out of this vault. So we've got Rowan, Bionic Leg, Scratch Scar, Overshield, Callus. Callus is basically like a psychopath who's sanguine, nervous, kind, doesn't do dumb labor, firefighting, caring, or social, but high combat stats. 33 years old. And then we have Cluck, who is a bloodlust wimp. Oh, God, that is perfect. Psychically sensitive. They like to be alone. They do not speak. They are... okay. 96 years old. And has everything wrong with them. Copy that. Are we keeping either of the new Vaultures? Yes or no? And they have a... yeah, they are lacking the... lacking the equipment here. But I'm going to pick up the nanites so they don't decay. Oh, Cluck. And then Addy is going to go grab hack the comms so I can figure out where the next one is. I just have to wait for the cooldowns. Oh, yeah, or sleep on the ground, that's fine. Norma died. Sorry, Norm. It's too bad I can't, like, load your body into the slingshot. I'm not sure why I can't. One more minute to vote on that poll. And Addy, let's get out of here. So hack the broadcast station. Eat the packaged survival meal. Jump in the jump in the slingshot and leave. Stockpile her? Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. Nothing like catapulting corpses, right? It's not dark or weird. I really hope it rains soon. It is so gross out here. So I'm a little worried that I can't remove the roof over here because it's not walkable. So I'll have to figure that out soon. It looks like we're not keeping either Rowan or Cluck. And of course, I just wasted my matter phasing for eating a meal. Oops. Oh well. So we do have the location of a new vault. And I'll just pick these up. Might as well. Okay, load Norma. No, don't. Alright, launch to somewhere random. And then, Addy, load yourself. And launch home. And then, sorry, the rest of you. Getting banished. What happens to them? Not my concern anymore. So if we want to be able to unroof this, I'm going to have to dig around like that, I think. Kind of annoying, but whatever. It's what we'll have to do. Okay. Addy will be heading out to a new vault once she sleeps a little bit. And maybe gains a bit mood left. But with that catharsis, she should be good to go soon, I think. And we're, just a reminder, we're still looking for the genome stabilizer. So currently, our current priority is build a ship and search vaults. Wow. A lot of typing errors there. Build a ship and search vaults. So according to the game, I lack the regular components, which doesn't seem right. It says I have 73 of them, but I don't see any of the 73, so I'm really confused as to what they mean. No Vulture Beer left? We have 9 left, and 45 over here. So we have a little bit. Not a huge supply, but enough. Guero, you have an option here. So what choice to be made here for chat? Guero, you can overrule. You can get a redundant stomach, meaning you never need to eat again, but at the cost of becoming a zealot, wanting to kill all prisoners. Or never have to worry about fire and heat, but you eat a lot. So, a choice for you all. A fireproof brawler who likes to eat a lot, or someone that never eats but likes to murder prisoners. I think, if memory serves, Guero might already have the nuclear stomach, which offsets considerably the weakness of hypermetabolism. And it looks like chat has voted for hypermetabolism. So, prediction? Will it succeed for Guero? You guys 97 or 93% said yes, and you guys were right. Guero does have a nuclear stomach, so the hypermetabolism is not that bad of a weakness. And then Thomas is adding a superpower as well. So Thomas, you are going to have an option to make here in just a minute. Oh, Norma wants a... That's weird. Fine. We'll have a funeral for an empty grave for the person that get launched to nowhere. Thomas, you can have dark vision so that the penalties of darkness is nullified and you have no penalties in the dark, but become cold intolerant, or plasteel claws, but become deaf. So, choice for Thomas, and then Thomas Ross, you can, of course, overrule. So, you succeeded again. Or, not again, actually, you failed like 3 times in a row before, but success this time. All right, he's going with option 1, dark vision. Cool. And cold intolerance. So, who should be chosen for the next cycle here? We only have 12 now. Not everybody is eligible, by the by. There are some in the colony that cannot be picked because they are done. So that would be Aggro, Mike, and Icarus. So don't vote for them. And here's the stupid little funeral for someone that was never really a member. But it was good, so at least it provides mood benefit. So the other thing I'm going to do here is pop open some of these centipede caskets and get them loaded up into the bio batteries. Oh, it's like alive. Didn't expect that. I put it in unconscious. Where you going, buddy? Alright, Kilgore, come up and shock this thing down. And then Eric, I'm going to have you present for the next one so that I can shock it down. So I'm trying to wean myself off of chem fuel. Oh, Eric just got carcinoma. Chem fuel power. Because it's pretty costly considering that we're making we're struggling to make chem fuel, right? So I'm going to be using the bio batteries as much as I can. And Eric, I will cure your carcinoma in just a minute. So here's another centipede, and this one's unconscious, bio battery. And this one, unconscious, bio battery. I'm going to try to bio battery as many as I can so that I don't have to burn chem fuel. Bye-bye, Zoe. 2 more spots. Bye-bye, whatever your name is. 1 more spot. All right, we are generating enough power to not have any of the chem fuel power generators on and still have enough power left over, which is exactly what we wanted. Oh, hey, and look at this. We also have the structural beam. All right, setting up the avoid zone for everybody so that they don't go waltzing into the mech cluster. Once I have Eric's cancer tended to, I'm going to go destroy that mech cluster. And then I'll put Kellyan and Zayla into the gene mod. Because that's who's probably going to win this. I'll give you 1 more minute to vote on that. So just a reminder, Kellyan would be adding a power, and then Zayla would be removing a power. So there's not even choices to be made here. For once, and it's been a long time since this has been true, everybody is out of their pods and whatnot. Nobody is going through biosculpting, nobody's going through gene modding, everybody's outside, and that doesn't happen very frequently. All right, so rallying all 12. Taking a look at this, what is there for me to worry about? Low shields, low shields. So that is, if memory serves, I don't actually know what laser vision is, whether it's a low shield blocker or a high shield blocker. I think it's a high shield blocker. No, it's a low shield blocker because low shield packs block it. So I can't laser my way into this, which is fine. So what I'm going to do is turret range. There's really not a lot of dangerous turrets here, but I'm going to stand at maximum range anyway, which is about here. I'll just paint a giant bold line. Kellyan and Zayla are going to be next in the gene pods, and I'm just going to have aggro open fire on the unstable power cell. Oh no, it's protected. Got it. All right, Zayla, you're going to go inside. You're going to be my inside man, or well, I guess your character's a man. Jump. Ooh, she got hit while invisible and jetpacked. Oh, beautiful. Perfect. All right, so she's going to be here just like shredding until she dumps her invisibility. Well, we back up and form a line. Should be pretty easy. All right. Well, she got blasted in her head. That's unfortunate. Now, what I would like to do is to shock these mammoths down and stick them into the cryptosleep caskets for later power generation. We'll see if I accomplish that or not. Who's got the Noob. Okay, Noob, close the distance and shock. Eric, I'm going to want you to shock down the Mammoth. And Cryptos casket it. Did I kill it? Nope, still unconscious. Good. In terms of turrets, all the dangerous ones are taken care of, so I can actually start closing the distance. So Kilgore, you take this one out. Carry to the casket, while my brawlers close the distance. I might get shot a little bit, but I should be able to handle it. Kilgore got needled a little bit. I'll heal her. I don't even know what damage Kilgore took because it got healed immediately. And The rest of this cluster is just mini turrets, which are easy to destroy. The only worry is, will the mini turrets trigger into the unstable power cells? I might actually, because I don't really need the power generation, and unstable power cells are kind of dangerous, I might just blow the unstable power cells so they don't become an issue for me. So Addies, stay clear. Alright, there we go. Bang! Oh, no, that's not all of them. Try again. Zayla's getting hit a little. Oh, no. She's fine. Okay, mech cluster is gone. Oh, and a paid conflict. You sure know that I'm for sale. Sweet. Done. Thank you for tuning in to the Vaultures, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 1st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that the series has since ended. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video also have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming series. Farewell.